Shane's here now. It's always fascinating, you know, when you've usually interviewed members of a band or a group together, and then one by one, gradually, you all come back and talk about stuff that you're doing by yourselves. I mean, I suppose it's a good idea. It heightens your profile and gives you something to do.
Well, I think for the likes of us boys, as we took our year and a half off, as our individual projects kept on rolling, lucky enough we were quite successful with them.
Yeah.
Some in music, some television, and some in racing and that, you know, so it's nice to keep the ball rolling.
Well, this is what you're here to talk about, because you've got a new programme, teleprogramme. Right. What's it called?
It's called Shane's World.
Good.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
It's just basically about what I'm into when it comes to cars, bikes, tanks, Bigfoots, anything.
This is your big passion, your big love.
I'm interested in vehicles in general, or anything with an engine, you know, and they just got a show together where there was.
Was that you on the? Was that you doing stunts on a BMX bike?
Yeah.
You're good.
So it was just something they decided to get a show together, me doing what I like doing, you know, and it went very, very well.
And it's on Men and Motors, isn't it?
It's on, Granada, which is a Sky Digital channel.
Yeah.
You look like you know what you're doing on all that.
Got a lot of practice, you know, over the years.
Well, what have you raced so far?
I started off in rally cars.
Yeah. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do some rally driving.
It's quite an exciting thing, but I was, towards the end of rallying, I think I was starting to have fourths and fifths. I was getting quick, but still not quick enough to be with the big boys.
Right.
And I'm not quite interested in, because rallying's all up in forests, a lot of trees, a lot of cliffs, and you're going rather quick.
That's out of hell, yeah.
And I had a
Why do you think you weren't
shows.
quick enough? Was it, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, because I couldn't do it. I'd love to, but I couldn't. Was it bottle? Is it actually not taking the corner as fast as you could?
Yeah, I suppose it is bottle, and plus it's a lot of experience. I mean, the guys, you know, all the top boys like McRae and Carlos Sainz and Wyatt, pure class.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
they're not kids, are they?
No, they're old, you know what I mean? They've a lot of work under their belt, to say the least.
So is this a passion you've had since before you became a member of Boyzone? Or is it something that, because you've made some money now, you can afford to kind of indulge yourself a bit? Yeah.
Well, no, I think, me as a kid anyway, growing up, my own father was always into the stock cars and the bangers and that kind of stuff, so I grew up more or less around racetracks.
Oh, really?
I left school early and I was starting to work for my old man, because he owned his own mechanic shop and stuff, so I've done my apprenticeship as a mechanic and what have you, so I'm always interested in cars. Yeah. But in early days, it is a big, big money factor when it comes to motorsports.
Yeah.
And it was never there, although I was still only quite young, and then Boyzone came along when I was 17, so that just whisked me away anyway, and there was no time for anything. And at this stage of the career where I started to take time off, I more got celebrity drives as opposed to now that I have money. It's not about spending your own money, it's about getting sponsorships. And again, even though I've got quite a high profile within public eye, it's still hard to get sponsorships.
Talking about Boyzone for a second here, I would have thought that it's a bit like a marriage, perhaps, being in a successful band, because you've got to make compromises. You know? I mean, you're not going to fit together perfectly because you were born that way. You're going to have to work at it, yeah?
Definitely.
So what were the compromises you had to work out? What were the things that you didn't do, or the pressures you didn't put into the band that helped keep it together?
I think the main reason why Boyzone lasted for 7 years as a tight unit was we all understood our role in the band.
Right. So what was your role then?
Well, my role simply was I'm an entertainer.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be Ronan Keating and be a front man. I was very, very happy in organising concerts, dance routines, shows, that kind of stuff. I love doing all of that. I was happy to be a backing singer. No problems there whatsoever. And I think that was mainly for everybody in Boyzone. We understood what was working. We kept it together. Ro was the front man, Theo every now and again, and the ball rolled on perfectly.
And you sleep easy at nights?
Yeah.
Don't you? Yeah.
I think a lot of bands go wrong when they start to dictate. When one guy says, all right, I want to do a song now, and if I'm not doing the song,
I'm not happy and I'm
bailing out and doing my own stuff, and we never went down that road at all. So that's why we was lucky.
Yeah. You don't know when your new sort of album together or anything like that is coming out?
Well, we're still just so busy with our own stuff,
Having
you know.
fun?
Yeah, that's exactly it. We was planning to do a stadium tour next summertime, but again, we don't know what's going on. Everything is kicking off for one another in different areas, and we're getting better at what we're doing, and we're getting bigger and better opportunities. So Haven't a clue.
Well, at your age, you should be having fun, shouldn't you? All of you.
Yeah.
All of you should. But I'm sure your fans can't wait for you to get back together.
Yeah, I can't wait myself, and that's the God honest truth, you know. The only two boys was me and Keith who decided not to go straight into music. The rest of the three lads, they just rolled on into doing their solo careers. And we took our time out to do just to redeem ourselves as people.
Yeah.
And recently we've decided to get a song together ourselves. So me and Keith are going to do a duet now.
It's the old Milli Vanilli.
That's
number.
correct.
What's it called again?
Girl, you know it's true.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole idea behind that is, again, a lot of people said the two boys in the back never sang nothing. Milli Vanilli are they're known for not singing their own stuff. So it's a light-hearted bit of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously the song is rewritten in terms of I'm rapping on it, Keith's singing the choruses and stuff.
Great. Oh, well, it's not released yet, is it?
No.
No, it's either December 4th or the 11th.
Okay.
But
It's come back.
Yeah,
Like, sing it.
it's not trying to be a credible...
He's having fun again.
It's about fun. We're a pop industry, we're entertainers.
It's interesting to see all of you growing into yourselves, actually,
Yeah.
as you grow up. Anyway, good to see you.
And
Good luck
watch
with that.
yourself. Watch
Oh,
yourself.
yeah. I'll be
while he's
careful, you know.
driving,
Put that
you know,
seatbelt on.
Please.
Alright.
Okay, still to come, we've got thousands of pounds to give away in Midday Money. That's next.
When most people take a deep breath, they're either out in the countryside, smelling the fresh air, the green grass, but definitely not me. When I take a deep breath, I want to smell petrol fumes, burning rubber,